Hey guys! Enjoying our reaction videos? If you are, please click the link to the reacted video in the description and show the creator lots of support. Thanks guys!
Right to remain silenced. Get used to that. I'm sure you'll be hearing that at some point. Yeah, it's part of your Miranda thing that they'll be telling you. So.
Miranda?
Yeah, you're going to get arrested for facial hair.
Who's Miranda?
Oh, she's this whore. And she really liked cops. So, you know, she would do all the police officers just like all they had to do is say, hey, badge. And she's like, whoa. So that's why they call it the Miranda rights. You know, so the cops could think of her fondly. You guys believe that, right?
I do.
I do.
Can I tell that to my history teacher?
I don't really want to do videos. Who cares? Just tell him. Oh. If he doesn't like history, tell him to deal with it. But I don't. I want to watch episode 74 of Red vs. Blue, but now I kind of want to go find Miranda.
When were the Miranda rights created?
Oh, we could get a little plastic badge, huh?
When were the Miranda rights created?
As soon as the guy nutted. The first cop, get it. Right to remain silenced. Episode 74, Red vs. Blue, season 4. Turn up the volume. Turn up the jam. Turn it up.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, let's pump up the jam. Oh, whatever.
Sarge, finally, I need to tell you what the Blues are planning.
I thought I told you idiots not to let this traitor scumbag in the base.
Good to see you too, sir. We didn't run into the base.
He's standing right here.
Well, obviously, he penetrated the defensive protocol that me and Private Donut established.
Defense protocol? You asked me what the password was.
And you knew it.
I guessed it. By the way, the password was password.
It's so obvious, it's impossible to guess.
Diabolical.
A password.
I like how sorry.
Just the way they deliver lines gets me laughing where I can't hear it. Just the simplest thing. I mean, if you write that in a script, that's not necessarily funny, but the way these guys say it.
Diabolical.
A password should contain at least one number and one letter. For example, your password would be too dumb to live.
Excellent bird.
Thank you, sir.
Traitor,
Damn it.
your stupidity aside, I'm not speaking with you until we punish your insubordination and treason.
How about I just trade you the information that I learned from the Blues?
No, we have to have a trial. Right here, right now.
What? We don't even have a judge.
In affirmative. In my civilian life, I worked as a judge for many years.
What level? Municipal? Federal?
Livestock, and occasionally agriculture.
What did he say?
Livestock and occasionally.
Oh, livestock.
Federal?
Livestock.
So he was a judge at county fairs, basically.
Yeah.
He went and held goats by the nuts to see who had the... Don't they do that in, like, animal... I think so. In animal shows, don't they grab their nuts? Or did I dream that?
Fiona.
Now let's find out if Simmons is guilty of treason or best in breed.
I don't recognize the authority of this court.
No one cares what a convicted criminal thinks.
But aren't I innocent until you prove me guilty?
Nonsense. Why would we waste time having trials for innocent people? Waste of resources.
But I'm not guilty until...
Wait a second. That's one of the greatest lines ever. Why waste time having trials for innocent people?
Trial and convict me.
So you admit it's a foregone conclusion?
No, wait. I mean, no. Yes, no. That was right, I think.
Okay. This is officially more boring than any of the other times I've been to court. Permission to sign and walk away, sir?
Permission denied. If you leave, Simmons won't have anybody to defend him.
Whoa. Wait a second. I prefer to defend myself.
I knew you'd say that. And as the old saying goes, a person who chooses to defend himself has a fool for a lawyer.
Client.
And that fool is Griff.
Who's the prosecution?
No, for a
Of
client,
course.
You're
dumbass.
the judge and the prosecutor? That's a conflict of interest.
I object to that as speculative. And I also sustain my own objection.
We'd like to enter a plea.
What?
Look, it's only a matter of time before Donut finds out we're having this trial.
I'm listening.
Well, if you're the judge and the DA, and I'm the defense, you know Donut's going to want to be the bailiff, and that means he's going to want to wear the cop uniform with the short shorts.
Officer Hot Pants.
Exactly.
Oh, that's like from Reno 911. You guys remember that? The guy who he was, I don't know, sergeant or whatever, but he was the leader of the squad there with the hot shorts.
Oh.
I remember his shorts.
You can all remember that dance routine from Sarge's birthday party.
Oh my god, that cake is huge! It's big enough to fit a person in it.
Mr.
Why does
Sergeant.
the cake smell like baby oil? Oh god. Where's Donut?
Okay. We'll commute Simmons' sentence in favor of time served.
I want to see who came out of the cake.
No one wants a messy trial.
I also think you should pay a hefty fine, which we can split.
Agreed.
But I didn't do
Which we
anything.
could split.
You just keep your mouth shut, and don't talk to the press.
Hey, what's going on in there?
Nothing!
Nothing.
Now be careful. Don't give away our position with maniacal laughing. We don't know what to expect from these fools. This could all be an elaborate trap, and we don't want to be caught off guard.
You mean get caught in a trap before we have a chance to spring our trap?
Precisely, you fool. Now shut up. At least we have a lookout.
He's so dramatic, his voice.
What you see up there?
Nada mucho. Como
Nada
siempre.
mucho.
Esta lugar expira.
This place sucks.
Which one is the blue base?
It's the blue one.
Yes. They're really thinking outside the box with the design. It's quiet. Too quiet. Now suddenly it's too loud.
Oh, these guys are good.
Now it's suddenly too loud.
Quiet.
All right, hold it right there.
Yo vi un hombre.
I see someone now. I don't think he has a gun.
Yes, I see that. Thank you for keeping us informed, moron.
Yeah, that was just a warning shot, O'Malley. You make any funny moves, the next one's gonna go right in the middle of your visor.
You think you can make that shot from here?
Probably not. I was actually trying to hit him that time. I swear to God, I think somebody fucks with the sights on this thing when I'm not looking.
I knew it. This was just some elaborate scheme to lure us into an ambush.
First of all, I don't know if calling you on the phone and inviting you over, I don't know if that qualifies as an elaborate scheme.
Yes.
And secondly, we're not
Not a lot of
ambushing
thought
you.
went into it.
We just want to lay down some ground rules for your visit.
I'm not very big on rules, you know.
You
It's
do.
true. We have the system back at the evil lair where we each clean on different days, but I always end up doing it.
Oh, shut up.
And he always leaves the milk out.
You fool, be quiet.
And don't even get me started on the phone, Bill.
Hey, Doc. I see
They're like a
you're still
married
swimming
couple.
around in that head somewhere, too.
Well, it's not the ideal situation, but any relationship requires work if you...
You fool. This isn't a relationship. I'm just using your body to fulfill my evil plans. When we're done,
Using the body to fulfill some evil plans. Let me tell you a story. No, okay.
I'm just using your body to fulfill my evil plans. When we're done, I'm going to throw your rotting carcass into a swamp and let the beasts feed on your entrails.
I love you too, buddy.
Well, don't get any bright ideas about jumping into anyone else today, O'Malley. We've all got our radios off, and we've all got our minds cleared. We're not thinking about anything.
Yeah, what are the
For
odds?
some of us, that was easier
Easier
than
than
others.
I
others.
just finished thinking about something and didn't start thinking about anything else.
So here's how this is going to work. You're going to come in, you're going to take a look at Tucker, you're going to tell us
Caboose
what's wrong,
rules.
and then you're going to leave.
And what do we get?
What do you want? And I should warn you, Tex is not here. So if you have any cute ideas for her, don't bother.
Well, a standard physical usually requires a $20 copay. Hey, ask them what kind of health insurance plan they have.
You fool. Let me negotiate. We want something from you, but we're not going.
They got Obamacare, so their copay is $913,000.
to tell you what it is
Oh, good.
until we need it.
No way. I'm not agreeing to something without knowing what it is.
Oh, yes, you will. You will, or your little friend Tucker will die. Die a most horrible death. And you know his blood will be on your hands. Years from now, you'll drive yourself mad wondering if there was
fuck?
anything you could have done to save him. So you will agree to what I want. You will agree even though what
O'Malley
I want
tripping.
is something mysterious. What I want is something frightening. What I want is something pure evil.
What the fuck? Calm down, O'Malley.
I've also been told that a $20 copay is pretty much standard.
All right, fine.
You fool! And we want the $20 up front!
Fine.
And in cash!
Whatever.
You moron! If you'd used a credit card, you could have gotten airline miles! Use the 30-day grace period with no interest. Basically irresponsible fools.
Caboose, give me $20. Wait, give me $30. Hello.
Wait, give me $30.
$30.
Reading Caboose. The notion of
Done. Bye.
the just the back and forth dialogue among characters is the best in this series of any of them. I mean, I'm not putting one above the other as far as overall series, but these the conversational humor in this is just freaking hysterical. I mean, the back and forth, and as soon as it's gotten to where as soon as Caboose is on screen, I start laughing, and I know it's not that hard to make me laugh, but I can't. It's the thing about it is these characters don't have any real expression because they're from the video game. They got the visors, but still I see Caboose and I start to laugh like a mental patient. I don't think saying laugh like a mental patient has the proper effect when you relate it to an actual mental patient. It's kind of like redundant then. So I laugh like an extreme mental patient. I laugh like a brain damaged mental patient. Nope, we're still on the nose again.
You laugh like a person that laughs hard.
He said hard.